Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Just gonna set you here and talk to you on my toaster. Feeling like absolute crap at the moment. Kind of talked about it in my last video that I had a very emotional weekend. One of the classes that I just signed up for, oh, paper towels. Yeah, one of the classes that I just signed up for at my acting school was an emotional recall, singing focused class. Anyway, point is, it was very, very emotional. And I don't know if I'm crazy and I'm just making this up in my head, but I genuinely feel that when you get very emotional, and this probably sounds absolutely ridiculous. Where can I put you now? That's an angle. That is one angle. What am I doing here? Oh, that's perfect. I genuinely feel that when you do emotional recall exercises and you get to these places where you're just crying and sobbing and crying, but then it becomes positive again, whatever. My point is, I feel that it's very easy for your immune system to get shot. I don't know, maybe something about the crying just opens you up. You're touching your face a lot because you're crying and you're just more susceptible to getting sick. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Point is, it was a very intensive course. It was, you know, like 10 hours each day, and it was a lot. Once the class was over, I didn't really have enough time to rest. I wasn't really resting much. That could be another thing. I was resting for maybe 4 or 5 hours each night. I just noticed yesterday I was feeling really sick. That's the whole point of this talk. Feeling like I had a little frog in my throat, and now I'm starting to get a little bit of a phlegmy cough. In and out of fevers, sweating at night, fatigue, back and chest ache, you know, all that annoying cold virus stuff that you just have to write out. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just figured I'd have a little chat with you guys. Getting ready to feed the pups. If you guys are curious, I feed them this brand, Kreml freeze-dried nuggets, and it's effing expensive. I feed them both this. They're so spoiled, and it costs, oh, I don't know, $45 a bag, and a bag lasts me a week. They're very spoiled. I think it's also just that Prince is a very picky eater, and I used to feed Duke kibble because he liked it and he would reject this food, but then one day he tried Prince's food and he thought to himself, oh, why have I been denying this food all my life? And now that's all they both want to eat. So goodbye to my bank account. The bank is twice a day. I don't even know what the point of this is. It's been so long since I've really just sat alone without the pressure of other people around. Not of this, I don't know. I feel very socially inept today. My point is, I don't feel good. I feed my dogs expensive food, and I'm getting ready to go to a gifting suite at DollsKill. Why they thought that I was worthy enough to go and get free clothing from them, I'm not really sure. Because if you guys ever looked in my closet, you'd be horrified. I don't buy myself nice clothes, and then lots of books and comic books and video games. So, leaves a little room for being a fashionista. Anyway, I feel like shit. All right, let's feed these little bubs. Okay, Prince, here's your food. Eat up, Munchkin. Dukin, look at you being a good boy waiting. I see you. Yes, I see you, pal. Good boy. Oh yeah, see, look at that. He just absolutely annihilates it these days. You're crazy, Duke. You're crazy. Meanwhile, Prince takes his sweet time. He's like, oh yes, one bite here and one bite there and another bite here. Quite delicious, quite superb, mother.
Hi.
Hi.
What's happening?
We're going to DollsKill. Are you so excited?
I'm like,
do they sell men's clothes?
Sometimes.
Do you want to show everybody your lips? Oh, they're so bruised. Oh, Riles. Imagine if that's how you got them done and you loved them. I
just feel like my true self. They're cute.
They're so cute.
How can I give you 2 inches?
I want to.
So, Jazz.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do right now?
Go outside of my comfort zone.
And then what did I do?
You gay ran away.
I gay ran away. Because I'm gonna make you dress like a hoe.
They have like a bunch of like demonic stuff, but then the bad spirit mover. What do they want? Do they want spirits or not?
What did you do?
I'm gonna spend a lot of money. Had Had so much fun shopping at DollsKill. Actually very exciting and overwhelming. If you guys want me to show you guys that stuff, like maybe I could do a try-on haul or something in a future video or vlog, make sure to thumbs up. I can make that happen for you guys. But I wanted to take a moment to talk about some of my favorite books and podcasts, because I've been seeing a lot of DMs and comments asking me to give you guys more recommendations on books and podcasts, all that stuff. I've already mentioned a ton of different ones to you guys in the past. I've talked about Gone Girl, I've talked about The Kind Worth Killing. I don't know that I've taken the time to talk about Dark Places, but that's another book by Gillian Flynn. I think I might have actually talked to you guys about that one too. I just finished the audio version of that and it was insane. Absolutely incredible. I just finished reading Her Every Fear by Peter Swanson, and that is same author of The Kind Worth Killing. Her Every Fear is essentially a book about a girl who was previously stalked and attacked by her ex-boyfriend. She becomes very paranoid after this experience. She lives in London. She ends up moving a few years later to Boston and doing an apartment swap with her cousin Corbin Dell. It was a very spontaneous thing. They don't actually even really know each other that well, but they end up doing it. First few days that she's there, I think the next day she finds out that there is a dead body, there was a corpse found in the hallway across from hers, and it becomes this mystery of figuring out who did it, why it happened, are they coming for her, are they coming for Corbin, did this girl have any relevance to Corbin or the murderer. Very good, very interesting, finished it very quickly, and I just highly recommend it. Peter Swanson is an incredible author. So that's a book recommendation for you guys. On to podcasts. I have recently, because I'm commuting to class in the morning for acting, the commute usually takes me about 45 minutes to an hour, so I've really made it a point to start listening to more audiobooks and podcasts. But recently finished 2 podcasts. These nails are not okay, trust me, I know. They're called Dr. Death and Dirty John. It's by the same company, Wondery, I believe it's called. And, okay, so Dirty John was the original by Wondery that they released first, that I believe then led to Dr. Death and has developed into more stories. Dirty John follows the story of a con man who ends up becoming a psycho potential murderer. I don't want to give too much away, but you follow the story of this man and his history. And again, these are all true stories, and you get to hear interviews with the people that actually knew him and had relations with him. But he's a con man who made women very afraid of him and ended up becoming an attempted killer. Really recommend listening to that. It's very thought-provoking and it made me very paranoid, but it was a very interesting story to listen to. And then Dr. Death is actually quite sad. It follows the story of a man who was a neurosurgeon who in his time in hospitals working did 33 surgeries, and 30 of the surgeries he did either killed the patient or severely debilitated the patient to the point where they could no longer walk or they could no longer speak. Just very botched surgeries where someone came in for, you know, some back pain that needed to be fixed and left completely slaughtered inside. It's a very, very intense, dark story, but also about the medical system and how it failed everybody so intensely. I would highly recommend checking out those 2 podcasts. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know I've been getting a lot of questions, and I know I will continue to, so I'll just try to, you know, throw these into vlogs and whatnot, try and give you guys a little bit of information and insight into the stuff that I'm listening to. I thought you guys might enjoy that a little bit. If you could do me a favor and recommend any podcasts or books or audiobooks or anything to listen to below, I would love that. I love thrillers, I love mysteries, I love nonfiction stuff as well. So that's that. Alright, as some of you guys may or may not know, Woman's Best finally, recently, but finally came out with protein bars. I'm so freaking happy. If there's anything that I am constantly munching on, it is protein bars. There are tons of different brands that I really enjoy. However, the focus right now is on the Woman's Best one. So they came out with 2 different flavors. One is the strawberry crunch and the other is coconut crunch. Now, I have not had the opportunity to try the coconut crunch. I've only eaten the strawberry crunch one. It tastes like a little cereal bar, but it has protein. It is low in sugar and it's high in fiber. And I made a mistake the last time. I said that these protein bars on Instagram contained 34 grams of protein. I was wrong. It's actually 15 grams of protein per bar. So it's 6 grams. It's actually really freaking amazing macros, so you could easily have 2 of these. For 1 bar, which is this big, you know, it's about the size of my hand, a little bit smaller. 6 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fiber, and then 15 grams of protein. So not bad at all. You have 2 of these, that's 12 fat, 10 carbs, 20 fiber, and 35 grams of protein. The strawberry one tastes amazing. These do contain sweeteners, which is how they keep the carbs so freaking low. But like I said, since I've already tried this one, I can just tell you that it tastes like a strawberry and cream little bar. Oh, no, leave it, Bubba. Leave it. Instead, right now I want to focus on the coconut crunch bars because it has a chocolate casing around it, which is just pulling at my heartstrings. These ones are about 7 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, but still 15 grams of protein and an extra gram of fiber at 12 grams. I'm so excited. You guys know I freaking love Woman's Best. You ever eat something? No. Oh no. And then realize you're gonna become addicted to it? Oh no! First of all, the strawberry crunch is amazing. Coconut crunch, if you love coconut, and I love strawberry. If you love coconut, you're done. You're done. You're gonna love it so much. This tastes like a healthy Snickers bar. Hear me out. Hear me out. Where instead of containing the nuts and the caramel and the toffee, they put a healthier crunch, whatever it is that they use to create the crunch, and coconut flavoring. No part of me would assume that this is a protein bar. This is a candy bar. Y'all, I am stressed out right now. I am stressed. This is the Biz Naive. It's the Shiz Naive. You need it. Okay, that's it for this. I'll see you guys in the next bit of this vlog. Okay, bye.